On the last episode of the Misadventures of Motherhood, Starla Moonshine had a huge scare when baby Cletus choked and aspirated on a piece of jerky. Will she ever get a break? Let's catch up with them now at the park. Starla Moonshine is watching baby Cletus play. Another mom, Phoenix, is close by, keeping a protective eye on her daughter, Fuchsia.
Excuse me, but is your baby okay? He sounds like he's going to cough up a lung or something.
Oh, he's fine. He's just getting over a little cold. You nosy.
Excuse me, but how long has he had this little cold?
For about 2 weeks. Why? What's any of your business?
Well, that cough sounds like he has pertussis. You should really have him checked out by a doctor.
To what? That sounds crazy. I've never heard of it. What the?
Well, it's a highly contagious respiratory infection. It's also called whooping cough.
So, Miss Smarty Britches, how do you know all that?
Well, I just took Fuchsia. She just had her DTaP vaccine that prevents it. The doctor told me about it while I was there. He said that it could be treated with an antibiotic called erythema something.
Shocking as it may seem to everyone, that Starla Moonshine did not take heed to any of the advice of Phoenix at the park. She did not take her baby Cletus to the doctor like she should have. Several days have passed and Cletus, as you can imagine, has gotten much worse. Unfortunately, they have ended up in the emergency room. After arriving at the emergency room, the doctor talks with Starla Moonshine while baby Cletus is being cared for. The respiratory therapist has placed him on oxygen in hopes that the stats will improve.
So, Miss Moonshine, how long has little Cletus had this cough?
I guess it's been a little more than 2 weeks. Some lady at the park said she thought it sounded like pertussis something.
Pertussis? That's exactly what this sounds like. I'm going to do a mucus test to confirm and get x-rays so we can rule out pneumonia.
Excuse me, Dr. Temptation? The ventilator is set up if needed. We are still trying to get his sats up with oxygen, and he has been given albuterol.
What's the ventilator for?
The ventilator might be needed if we cannot get the coughing controlled enough for him to get enough oxygen. Sometimes when pertussis is severe like this, he may actually stop breathing. We just want to be prepared.
Dr. Temptation, we need to intubate.
Is my baby going to be okay? Cletus! Oh, my Cletus! Where's your sorry? Daddy!
Be sure to tune in next week to see what's the outcome for baby Cletus. Keep watching for an important announcement brought to you by Starla Moonshine on pertussis following this program.
Pertussis, also known as whooping cough, is a highly contagious respiratory disease. It is caused by the bacterium Bordetella pertussis. When an infected person sneezes or coughs, tiny droplets containing the bacteria are spread. Pertussis is known for uncontrollable, violent coughing, which often makes it hard to breathe. After fits of many coughs, someone with pertussis often needs to take deep breaths, which result in a whooping sound. Pertussis most commonly affects infants and young children and can be fatal, especially in babies less than 1 year of age. Before vaccines are widely available, the disease was most common in infants and young children. Now that most children are immunized before entering school, the higher percentage of cases is seen among young infants not old enough for immunization and adolescents. The best way to protect against pertussis is immunization. The infection usually lasts 6 weeks. It can be treated with antibiotics such as erythromycin. Severe or untreated cases may require hospitalization.
Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for it to get on the mic and make this motherfucking party hot. I'm taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna get down, I'ma show you the way. Yeah, it is. Let me hear you say. Shaka. Shakalaka, 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 shakalaka.
While I was there, he said it could be treated with an antibiotic like
You're with a mice.
Erythromycin.
Is my baby gonna be okay? Cletus!
Misadventures of Motherhood. Starla Moonshine had a huge scare when baby Cletus choked in a... I'm sorry.
He's apneic. We need to intubate.
Infected person sneezes or coughs.
COVID. I'm sorry.